Yo, good morning, good morning. Freedom marchers, freedom family, freedom lovers, and freedom fighters. What is good on this Saturday morning? November, was it 13th? Yeah, November 16th, 2024. Wanted to holler at y'all with this quick live stream as we head back to the house. Me and my sons, we just did. They joined in on my overtraining. You know what I'm saying? And we finished up with the 100-meter sprints. So that was fun. Felt good to get out there. Nice and sunny out. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful day. So, you know, my son did pretty good, man, doing the Muay Thai drills that we did. Anyway, how y'all doing this morning? Queen Camara was good, was good. It's a beautiful day. So yeah, man, I just wanted to once again talk about world politics. In particular, I wanted to talk about Israel and Iran, right? You know, Israel and Iran are going at it, which as it continues to escalate, we will eventually we will be dragged into this somehow, some way. But as of right now, we got some interesting news where Israel had just basically struck a nuclear research facility of Iran's. Okay, so they're saying they destroyed a nuclear research facility with missile strikes. Okay, and I find this very interesting because, you know, as the last time I checked, right, we know that they're blaming Iran for the attacks against Israel. They're blaming Iran for the Hamas attack. They're saying Iran is backing the Houthi rebels and all this stuff. And yeah, so that's what they're saying, right? So, of course, that gives them carte blanche to just attack Iran at every turn, right? Now, I talked about how a few weeks ago, Israel retaliated by launching strategic military strikes in Iran on military bases, basically, that killed a few people. And their retaliation was they're saying that's retaliation for Iran striking Israel. But in the very beginning, Israel basically launched a missile attack against the Iranian embassy. So that's where it actually started. But anyway, you know, that's the history of it, right? That's the recent history of why Israel feels like they can just attack Iran all willy-nilly. Now let's talk about this nuclear research facility. Iran, the last time I checked, oh, somebody lost their goddamn Doberman. Okay, so last time I checked, Iran was well, as far as I know, still, Iran is still a sovereign nation, right? Iran is its own nation. Iran is not part of NATO, right? It's not part of the UN as far as I know. And so, yes, they are doing nuclear testing, right? But so are we. Yeah, we're doing nuclear testing. Fucking North Korea is doing nuclear testing. Russia is doing they have all kind of nukes. I mean, there's nukes all over the world, right? All the superpowers have nukes. We have nukes. And, you know, we don't ask permission, right, to build nukes, to build nuclear weapons. Who do we get permission from, right? Who do we answer to, right? Iran is a sovereign nation, and they're saying that it was okay for Israel to launch this attack against the research facility because it wasn't one of the research facilities that Iran had disclosed, right, to the world, right? They're saying, oh, well, this particular facility was not disclosed to us. So yeah, they can go ahead and bomb the shit out of it, right? Now, understand that when you try to destroy a facility that has nuclear testing and, you know, nuclear material within the facility, you can cause a lot of problems in the area surrounding that facility, right? You can possibly create nuclear fallout, which would have long-reaching implications, right? So this is what Israel did. They said, okay, let's just attack this nuclear facility because Iran did not disclose this nuclear facility. But why is it that Iran has to answer to anybody? Like, since when did we become the world police? Well, it's been a few decades now. We actually think we're the world police, that we just can tell people what they can and can't do. But in reality, we're doing the same things. As a matter of fact, let me ask y'all a question. Shaquilla, Queen Shaquilla, what's good? How you doing? And Kenyon King or something? Name a car for an edit. I don't know what that means. Anyway, so basically what's going on is, which country is the only country in the whole world that has ever actually dropped nuclear weapons on another country? Can you guys guess? There is only one country in the world that has ever done that. I'm not talking about nuclear weapons testing. I'm not talking about dropping it in the middle of nowhere to see how much yield you get. No, I'm talking about which country actually used nuclear weapons against another country during a war? The United States. So since the United States, we're the only country to have dropped nuclear weapons on other countries during a war, I would think that maybe we should not be the ones telling others what kind of nuclear testing and whatnot they should do. Now, I'm not for nuclear testing. I'm not for nukes. I don't agree with that. I don't think we should be messing with that stuff and using it as, because it's a really huge problem, right? We all know what happened in Hiroshima and Yokohama, whatever the hell you call it. That was a big problem. There was a lot of fallout. There was a lot of problems for decades that came from that. I don't believe in that. But since there are multiple countries that have thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of nuclear weapons that they could use against other countries, I mean, since they're already being built, they're already out there for other countries. Why would we have a problem with a country like Iran doing their own thing, right? So Iran, we have problems with Iran, right? Iran is supposed to be an enemy of the United States. But as far as I see it, Iran is just making sure that they are part of the MAD program. Y'all know what the MAD program is? Bellicose hyperbole was good. Yes, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Yes, Yokohama. What am I talking about? So the MAD program is mutually assured destruction. So basically, countries like Iran, China, Russia, and the United States, and now North Korea, because they're developing their own nuclear weapons, they have this unwritten agreement known as MAD, the Mutually Assured Destruction Agreement. And what basically that dictates is, if you use nuclear weapons against me, I am assuredly going to I'm going to launch nuclear weapons against you, right? And a lot of these nuclear weapons the payloads are attached to missiles, right? Orbital missiles. So basically, a lot of these missiles have to go into Earth's orbit to go as far as they need to go. So let's say China wanted to launch a nuclear weapon against the United States. Well, there'll be a lot of issues physics-wise trying to make a missile reach all the way to the United States. So basically, they would have to enter orbit, come back go into orbit and come back into the atmosphere in order to reach the United States. So that takes time, right? And so in order for us to retaliate against China, we would have to do the same thing. So that would give us plenty of time to launch our own nuclear weapons, right? And of course, we have missile defense systems and whatnot, of course, that, hopefully we could destroy the missiles while they're still outside of the Earth's atmosphere, which would greatly reduce the amount of radiation and whatnot that reached, the surface level. But basically what us from launching nuclear weapons during conflict, right? Like if we were ever to get into a conflict with China, Russia or Iran now, or North Korea, we all would hesitate to use our weapons, because we know that, well, if we launch a nuclear weapon against North Korea, they will do the same, as well as China. And hold on. What's up, baby girl?
Nothing.
Did it come?
Did what come? No. I'm just looking at your life.
Okay. I saw the FedEx truck down the street, so it might be coming soon. All right, give me a minute. It's my baby girl. Man, she about to be 13 in December. So, but here's the thing, man. Why would Iran not want to have that assuredness? Am I back, guys? Please throw one in the chat. Robert Lynn Schultz was good. So basically, why would Iran not want to be a part of that? Why would they also not want to have that, that in their back pocket? Why would they not want to, right? So basically, when you're building nuclear weapons now, it's just to make sure that another country hesitates to use their weapons against you, right? That's basically what it's come to now. And there are a lot of great things you can do with nuclear in terms of energy and whatnot. We have multiple nuclear. All right, guys, here comes my wife. You ready?
Yeah.
You okay? All right. Anyway, guys, let me get off of this. Much love. Like, share, subscribe. We're going to keep marching forward toward freedom. Peace.